On the evening of November 29, 2024, Hezbollah leader Naim Qassem made a powerful declaration. He proclaimed a great victory for Hezbollah against Israel. This victory, he asserted, surpassed even their triumph in the 2006 war. Qassem's words resonated deeply with Hezbollah's supporters. They had witnessed their movement withstand a formidable Israeli offensive. Hezbollah's victory declaration was not merely symbolic, it reflected their belief in having successfully thwarted key Israeli objectives. According to Qassem, Israel had aimed to dismantle Hezbollah and cripple the resistance movement. The recent conflict, however, had failed to achieve these goals. Hezbollah remained a potent force in Lebanon. This declaration of victory came just 2 days after a ceasefire agreement came into effect. On the morning of November 27, 2024, a sense of relief swept over the region. The guns fell silent, marking an end to nearly 14 months of intense conflict. The ceasefire agreement, while fragile, offered a glimmer of hope for a lasting peace. This recent conflict, intrinsically linked to the ongoing turmoil in the Gaza Strip, had exacted a heavy toll on both sides. The path to peace remained fraught with challenges. But for now, the resounding message from Hezbollah was clear. They had stood their ground and emerged from the conflict more resolute than ever. The recent conflict was not without its challenges for Hezbollah. The initial days of the Israeli ground offensive, launched on September 14, 2024, tested the group's resilience. For about 10 days, Hezbollah faced a state of confusion. The intensity of the Israeli assault disrupted their communication networks and command structure. However, Hezbollah demonstrated its adaptability and resilience. They quickly regrouped, re-established their command and control, and launched counteroffensives against Israeli forces. Their ability to withstand the initial onslaught and effectively retaliate underscored their military prowess. Hezbollah's resilience was not solely due to their military capabilities. It stemmed from their deep-rooted ideology and the unwavering support they enjoyed amongst a significant portion of the Lebanese population. This support, often rooted in shared experiences of resistance against Israeli incursions, provided Hezbollah with a robust support base. This base provided logistical aid, intelligence, and a sense of legitimacy within Lebanon. Their ability to mobilize this support network proved crucial in withstanding the Israeli offensive, and emerging from the conflict with their infrastructure and operational capacity largely intact. The ceasefire agreement, while bringing much-needed respite, was not a magic bullet for peace. It was not a new treaty but rather a framework for implementing the existing UN Resolution 1701. This resolution, passed in 2006, called for a full cessation of hostilities between Israel and Hezbollah. The agreement, approved by the Israeli cabinet on the night of November 26, 2024, outlined several key points. It emphasized the role of the Lebanese army in ensuring security within Lebanon and along its borders with Israel. This provision aimed to curtail Hezbollah's military activities within Lebanon. However, a critical aspect of the agreement was Hezbollah's right to self-defense. This clause, open to interpretation, allowed Hezbollah to retain its arms and potentially engage in future confrontations with Israel. This ambiguity highlighted the fragility of the ceasefire and the potential for future conflict. Despite the ceasefire, the underlying issues that fueled the conflict remained unresolved. The status of Palestine, a core concern for Hezbollah, remained a point of contention. Hezbollah's reaffirmation of its unwavering support for Palestine signaled its continued engagement in the broader regional struggle. The ceasefire agreement marked a new chapter in the complex relationship between Hezbollah, Israel, and Lebanon. The agreement's success hinged on several factors, including the commitment of all parties to upholding its terms. The role of the Lebanese army in maintaining security within Lebanon and along its borders with Israel became paramount. However, Hezbollah's retained right to self-defense introduced a level of uncertainty. Future clashes between Hezbollah and Israel remained a possibility, particularly if the situation in Palestine deteriorated. Hezbollah's declaration of victory, while reflecting their resilience, also carried implications for Lebanon's sovereignty. The group's military capabilities and influence within Lebanon remained significant. This raised questions about the Lebanese government's ability to exercise full control over its territory and foreign policy. The recent conflict and its aftermath highlighted the volatility of the region. The path towards a lasting peace remained precarious, contingent upon addressing the root causes of the conflict, and finding a just and sustainable solution to the Palestinian issue.